Good afternoon and welcome to Literature 272 here at Delta College. My name is Joseph Lewis and I'll be your instructor this semester. Just a little bit about me. I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. I received my English degree from Hampton University in 2003 and I received my master's in Africana Studies and Literature from NYU. I've been back in the area for the past 4 years now, and I've taught at Saginaw Valley and I've been teaching at Delta full time for the past 4 years. I teach developmental writing, writing composition, literary analysis, and American literature. So American literature, this is my third semester teaching American literature over the summer, and every time it's been a great experience, and I expect nothing but a great experience this semester. Basically, every week, what I'll be doing is sending you guys a video, letting you know what's going on throughout the week, addressing any questions that you might have had the previous week. So this video, I want to take this time to talk about a little bit about how the class is going to be run and also some of the changes that I've made from last year to this year. So first, let's talk about some of the changes that I've made. Last year and the year before, or usually when I teach American literature, I teach it as a thematics course. And basically what that means is that the course is structured around a common theme. And usually that common theme is Romanticism and Gothic literature. So we take Romanticism pre-1865, look at the development of the Gothic novel in America in the late 19th century, and then make connections to that in pop cultural representations of horror and violence and fear in America, in American literature and film. This semester, I'm teaching this course as a survey course, which means that it's going to be much more broader in terms of our approach. So the textbook that we have this semester is the Bedford Anthology of American Literature. And in this, I'm taking this approach this semester to just kind of broaden the horizons. And instead of focusing on the Gothic, what I'm going to have you guys do this semester is basically read about all different sort of literary movements in American literature, and hopefully you can make your own connections to some of the contemporary forms of cultural expression that you see today in film and literature and in other various forms of media. That's why in the syllabus, when you see the actual course schedule, it's pretty vague because it's pretty much going to be left up to you to determine, how do you want to analyze, for example, realism in the 1920s, and how you can make a connection to, perhaps a film that was produced in 2010. Okay, so I'm leaving it pretty broad this semester. Every week, you will be notified about the readings that you will have to do for that week. So you will have readings that deal with the book as far as giving us a social context about what's going on in the literature. You'll also have readings dealing with the criticism, so writers writing about other writers. You'll also be actually reading fiction. Okay, so this book, this is the first semester that I'm using this textbook. And I'm actually really excited to use this textbook because it's very interactive. So it's not just stories, but you are going to have stories, primarily short stories and novellas. You're going to have commentary on those stories, and the book is also threaded with a lot of great pictures and timelines to give us a social historical context of the stories that we read. If you look at your syllabus, I want to just pull up the syllabus real quick to go over a couple of things that I just want to clarify. Now, in regards to my office hours, my office will be closed, or I should say the whole S wing where my office is located will be closed over the summer semester. Which means that I will be on campus, but I will not be in my office. So if you need to meet with me face to face, the best way is to set up an appointment with me, and we'll find some common meeting space, perhaps the library, where we can meet and talk about any issues that you might have during the course. Again, the textbook is the Bedford Anthology of American Literature. As far as required course materials are concerned, you want to make sure that you have high-speed internet and you want to make sure that you have a Facebook account. If you have any issues with creating a Facebook account, or any issues with privacy, or any apprehensions of creating a Facebook account, please let me know. I've had students in the past that have been apprehensive to develop a Facebook account or to navigate Facebook, and usually those problems are solved within a matter of minutes. Okay, so any issues that you might have, just let me know, and we'll work through those issues so that you can get through the course successfully. If you go through the syllabus, you'll see that I have the the course outcomes and objectives as set forth by the English department. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. In regards to the assignments, you will be writing one major paper this semester, which will be worth 30 points, which will be a literary analysis. Even though we'll be reading stories throughout the course of these next 4 weeks, I want you to start thinking about some of the things that catch your interest. So flip through the book. We're going to go right through this book. I'm not going to do too much of anything outside of this book. All the material that supplements this book will be added on Facebook, but as far as your literary analysis is concerned, you'll be writing your paper on a story that we have read in this book. So start flipping through this book, look through the table of contents, look for things that might interest you, look for certain literary periods that might spark your interest. Do some more research on those literary periods, because this class is going to go by extremely fast and we're going to have a lot of reading. So you want to make sure that you're thinking about your literary analysis early off in the process. I would say sometime around midway through second, at the beginning of the third week. So I'll try to make as many references as many references as I can to our future readings, so that you guys can have an understanding of where you might want to go with your literary analysis. Along with your literary analysis, you'll also have 3 response assignments. The response assignments are designed for me to evaluate your understanding of the reading material, but it's also an opportunity for you to practice analyzing the reading material. So the things that you do for the response assignment is going to help you analyze and critically look at these works of fiction in your final literary analysis. And finally, the Facebook page, American Identities, that's just an opportunity for me to let you all talk about the things that we're reading, let you all respond to the things that we're reading, and also it gives me the opportunity to upload any materials that I find related or indirectly related to the material the required material that we're reading through our weekly assignments. So the Facebook page, again, is something for you all to have. It's very informal. You don't have to worry about grammar and spelling and punctuation. You can have, an initial reaction and post it on the Facebook page. It's just a time for us to, like I said, informally talk about the writing that we're reading. At this point, I'm going to stop the video and go in and make a second video and continue to talk about what we have on store this semester.